From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL, and they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Color. Right. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Now Mahomes. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 30. To give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. 15, yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yellow. 15. Come back.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
43. Hey, 57, 57.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Allen. And it's complete to Mitchell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
56,
Allen going to change this at the line. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Alert, alert, alert.
On play action, Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Running left, Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, that's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Mahomes now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lloyd. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes to throw once more. Going up top. And it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Chiefs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Attack!
And again, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes going to change things up. And they'll send the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Allen. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Adonai Mitchell as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone had...
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Hey, tight. Pass 85.
Here's Allen to throw it. It's caught. Mitchell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
56.
Allen going to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. to the air. Allen, he's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Adonai Mitchell, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Wait. Attack. 15. Return.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 71 yards. And the Chiefs are back within a couple of the lead. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Yellow. 50, yellow. Right.
Mahomes will throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Now Allen. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Taylor. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Bills have taken the lead. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Yellow, 43, 43. Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City.
Hey, Riblets.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, Riblets. Yellow. Side.
Now Mahomes. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lloyd. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And that is going to do it for this. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
15. Attack. Hey, Sunday. Easy. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Hey, 57. Hey, 15.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, color. Yellow. Right side.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
44 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Alert! 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 Watch out!
Allen off the play fake. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Hey, hold.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That is caught by Mitchell for a Bills touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bills extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Yellow!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
R52. Alert! What's that?
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Darius Slayton
71 yards. And the Bills add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
15.
41-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
2nd and 16 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
15. Come back.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 15. 43. Hey, 57.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3rd and 4.
Attack. Yellow.
They go play fake. Mahomes. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
dribble it. Right side.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Lloyd. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Yellow. Hero 15. Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Right side.
One final try for Mahomes. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football.